top 4 for this week, we will be taking a look at 4 Nollywood movies that address gender-based violence. Gender-based violence is an escalating issue in Nigeria, and the film industry has become an effective tool for highlighting these harmful practices. In the light of the prevalence of gender-based violence, we have curated a list of movies that shed light on the crimes, discrimination, and harmful practices committed against women and girls in Nigeria. 1. Dry. Directed by Stephanie Okereke-Linus, this 2014 drama is based on true-life accounts focusing on the impacts of child marriage. The film centers on the story of a 13-year-old girl, Halima, whose poor uneducated parents marry her off to Sani, a 60-year-old man who frequently rapes her in the marriage. Halima becomes pregnant and suffers vesico-vaginal fistula (VVF) after child delivery. She begins to experience involuntary urination, causing her to smell, and consequently abandoned by her husband and discriminated against in her community. Zara, a medical doctor with a similar traumatic childhood, meets Halima and tries to help her and other young women and girls facing similar experiences. Some of the cast of the movie were Stephanie Okereke, Liz Benson, Olu Jacobs, Paul Sambo, Darwin Shaw.
I don't want to marry now.
Halima, you are too young to understand. You are young and this is the right time.
I paid a lot of money to have you as my wife.
I am so honored to be receiving this award.
Why do you come here every Thursday?
I guess I'm supposed to be talking to a shrink.
Is there something you need to talk to me about?
It's almost as if she's trying to make up for something. Don't you want to be part of the team?
I'm already part of the team.
Stop!
I don't want to go back there. I don't want to go back there.
And thanks for coming to help in our small hospital.
Push!
I wish I could die.
We can't save every life.
We can't keep losing this women.
Doctor, I can't take it anymore!
Mom, you're a medical doctor, your duty is to save lives.
But I did not sign a vow of poverty.
Clean her up before the whole house starts smelling.
Our whole household is infected with disease or make it out.
We need new equipment. A lot of people are dying every day here in this hospital.
What issues could be more pressing than this lunatic doctor who will do anything to paint this country back?
Go back to your father. Go and let your family share in this embarrassment. Think about it. Go.
Oh, they can't just do that. Why are they standing the ground?
Halima! No!
After you have killed your parents, now you want to destroy my home. Are you sick? Go and
I told you, Dr. Zara, these people can be crazy.
2. October 1st. The movie was set in pre-Nigerian independence. When the country is about to gain its independence, many women are found murdered. A detective is assigned the responsibility to catch the murderer before Independence Day. The film's theme focuses on unraveling the story of the rapes and murders of women in Akote town in Ibadan, perpetrated by the only son of the Oba of Akote town. The movie further explores the story of the prince who himself was subject to sexual abuse at school, while highlighting the perpetrators of sexual and gender-based violence, particularly those in positions of power and authority, walking away unpunished.
Our great nation, Nigeria, will be independent in 2 weeks.
Old friends.
It's time for evening prayers.
Another girl is missing.
Detective Inspector Danny Waziri.
That native police officer.
Leave for Akoti first thing in the morning. I require this case wrapped up before the 1st of October, Independence Day.
Yes, sir.
Who will want to commit such a depravity?
Arrest that man!
wà nínú ìgbèkùn. Agara dá, yóò sì tó pààyàn sí.
3. Wildflower. This film tells the story of 3 women living in the same compound experiencing different forms of assault from the men around them. 24-year-old Rolake Dabiri, who is amongst these women, decides enough is enough as she speaks up and revolts against these men. These women are played by Damilare Kuku as Rolake, Toyin Abraham as Mama Olisa, and Sandra Okunzuwa as Ada Olisa. This film, directed by Biodun Steven, sheds light on sexual abuse and violence against women to educate the public on its dangers and to encourage society to report perpetrators of the crime.
Please turn on your screen record. This is a very important message. I have been feeling really helpless. Feeling like no one will understand or empathize or believe me. Because society has raised women to mute their voices.
You know you could have been a little bit more accessible. Instead, you chose to be stiff.
But I refuse to be muted.
4. The Delectable Aziza Sama. Produced by Desmond Ebowa Okunwe and Fisayo Ojabodu, this short film follows a prolific figure, Aziza Sama. Despite being loved by the public, she endures severe abuse from her controlling partner. He interrupts an important interview where she consequently has to put up a performance to cover up her situation. Available on YouTube and directed by Tochi Onwubiko and Orosa Ikpomowe.
When people look at Aziza Sama, what do they see?
I brought you from the gutters, Aziza.
Jimmy, I'm sorry.